All right, here we are back again. New recording session, new me. I didn't do a great job this week of making time for the recording because right now I'm about to go out to play volleyball. And we're going a bit of a ways away to do it because it's a specifically nice open gym. But yeah, the last recording session was so long that I got like 8 or 9 episodes out of it. And yeah, that was pretty silly. I was editing it and I was like, man, there is a lot here. And there was a lot I cut out too, especially towards the end. When I was building, there was just so much empty like there were genuinely like 3 to 4 minutes where I wouldn't say anything, and then the only things I would say would be like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah," and I could put that there. But yeah, I'm back. I'm really happy to be recording this again. And you know, today I really only have time for about an hour and a half. So what I'm thinking is, concrete goal for this session is I want to get a good mine started. So right now we have we have all this going on, and this will obviously be some kind of, some kind of something. I don't really know yet. I could just put like a little 3x3 quarry right here, but I'm thinking I would actually rather have. Oh wait, I built a mine. I spent the latter hour of the last episode building this mine. Oh man, I am a silly guy. I am a silly guy. Okay, well, let's just get some ladders and get started. I do have a few notes on my little thing for stuff I can talk about in case I run out. But you know, to be completely honest, life has been a little bit rough past little while here. I don't really know why, to be honest, because I'm still like doing things that make me happy, like you know, trying to fight off depression in any way that I can. And you know, I've been playing volleyball, working out, cooking, eating, spending time with friends. You know, doing a questionable amount of schoolwork, not as much as I should be doing, but not any less than I need to, I guess. But yeah, it's just been like, I don't know, I just don't feel great. And I attribute it somewhat, at least, to the breakup, and the confusion that I have surrounding it. Basically confused as to how I can be so like unhappy when I am in a relationship and when I'm not, and the happiness or lack thereof seems tied to my relationship status, and yet no matter what it is, I'm unhappy. So just got something to figure out there. And you know, even in, you know, my last relationship, I should specify, was not unhappy in any way. There were some bad things about it, but those were mostly self-inflicted. I guess that's kind of the problem. But anyways, I'm now, you know, I've been editing this stuff, and actually I've been having a few people comment on some of the more I say the more popular videos, but by that I mean like close to 100 or over 100 views, which I really did not expect. Oops. You know, success is relative, especially in a space like this. And you know, on the other channels that I've put effort into, you know, I'm getting about the same views there, and honestly better like retention and like ratios and comment activity than I did. Man, I keep hitting escape instead of one. But yeah, it's just been more than I expected, and it's not crazy, but you know, just people leaving like, hey, you got a nice video here, or you know, this hits one person comment like, this hits a little too deep, good shit. And I thought that was funny, and it makes me happy that people are like actively watching, and then they think of something to say and they like want to say it, and So it's just nice to get comments, because I mean, I got about the same. Okay, that's got to be the last time I do that. On my other channel, I would make these videos where I would spend hours editing each one, and there would be so many like edits and so much like I would be worrying so much about like how the whole watchability of the video is, and I would spend so much time on it. And by the end, I wouldn't even fully be happy with the video. Like, I don't know, I didn't really feel like the video was that good, or that my portrayal of myself was very like accurate, or what I wanted to put out there. But I was like, I put this much work into it, and it's pretty funny at times, and I'll post it. And then, you know, it wouldn't do that well, at least not as well as I'd hope. And I would only put out a video like once every week, once every 2 weeks, sometimes much longer than that, sometimes a year. And overall, I probably put out maybe like 15 videos, and it was just too exhausting. But these, you know, I've uploaded every day except one. I did miss one day. I don't know if this is something that's noticeable at all, or something you can see, but whenever I make these videos, I'll make them a few at a time, and so I'll schedule them to release at a certain time, or schedule them to go public at a certain time. And typically, and when I do that, I make it go 5 a.m. of the day. And that's just an arbitrary number. There's really no meaning behind it. But, you know, now it's set this precedent where, like, you know, some days I realized that I hadn't made an upload for that morning. And then, you know, obviously I didn't wake up before 5 a.m. to post. And then I think, oh shit, I missed the upload. My loyal followers are gonna hate me. I don't know. But I missed an upload entirely on one day because I had just forgotten how many videos I had piled up, and I had thought that I had more, but I just didn't. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do it like 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm not gonna get that much light out of them. But yeah, I missed the upload, and I was like, oh man, because I really, really wanted to have like this channel where it's just a wall of uploads that are all like uniform and simple, and just like basically a diary at this point. This is my version of a teenage girl diary or something. But yeah, I missed the upload, which was tragic, but it also wasn't that deep in the first place. And yeah, I just uploaded the next day or so, and it was all good. Wait, hold on. Am I doing this right at all? I didn't put the gaps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. Need a lot of torches, and making a even numbered quarry. Well, a quarry with even dimensions is not something I normally do. Normally I do a 3x3. But I just felt like doing something a little different. But yeah, I missed, it was like one of the days surrounding Halloween, I think. And I was really sad, honestly, when I realized that I had missed the upload that day. And then I realized it doesn't matter that much. It's just one missed upload. And, you know, I also have been trying to figure out what day to record, because I kind of also want to make it a weekly thing for me personally, where on this day of every week I record for eBay klamptus. And I wanted it to be Sundays, which is today, but both of the previous recordings were done on Wednesdays, and the second recording session was so long that it made me like 8 or 9 videos, and so I couldn't record again on Wednesday because I still had so much more, and I didn't want to have like a pile up of stuff to where I'm uploading stuff that I said 3 weeks ago, you know? I want it to stay relatively concurrent with how I am at any given point in time, which kind of ties into another thing I was thinking about, which is that, you know, this channel, you know, is gonna be a time capsule for me. I'm just gonna be able to look back at these videos and look at how I am as a person at this point in time. What I'm thinking about, what's going on in my life, how I'm feeling. You know, and you know, that's something that I've always really wanted. You know, that there's a lot of things where I've progressed really far, but I don't have good benchmarks. Probably the biggest one being volleyball. You know, I see like the 1 year outside progression, one year 5'8" outside hitter progression. And I wish that I had made one of those when I started playing volleyball. I mean, I guess part of me is glad that the first thing to think of when, or that content wasn't my first thought when I was undergoing a major life change. But you know, I think that there's some people who do it for clout and some people who definitely do it for just like, you know, benchmarking and you know, making something that can help them look back on where they were. You know, I'm not trying to say that anybody who makes a YouTube video off of something about themselves is clout chasing, because that would be kind of ridiculous. Anybody who makes a video is clout chasing. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to, you know, maybe a year down the line, if I'm still doing this, you know, eBay Klamptus has a birthday. And you know, maybe I'll get to do something fun for that, and maybe I'll look at some older videos and react to them or something. Well, not react, like not, the video wouldn't be me reacting. Like I'm saying I might go back and like react and watch them. I'm trying to not really watch my videos outside of when I'm editing them, because I don't want to let it influence me. I just want to keep moving forward. Not that I don't like the last videos I've made. Just, you know, I think that makes sense. Okay, we've only got 10 more levels. Something I need to start thinking about is how I'm gonna design like the bottom area of this mine shaft. And also, there's been a spider swimming over here, and you know what? I'm just gonna go fuck him up. I'm tired of hearing you swim, gallivanting around this. Ooh. Okay, I really cannot see. Oh, there we are. Okay. I've been hearing that for like 10 minutes. Okay. Got a little thing here. I actually kind of do need to be mining coal. Been smelting a lot lately. Oh man, one part that I did think was funny to rewatch was I mentioned a girl that I'd met at a party, and I actually thought that I went deeper into this than I did, but the way I brought it up, I was like, oh, there was this girl at a party, which made it seem like I'm like obsessed with this girl, or like I fell in love. No, it was just I think it was literally just an instance where like we were having the kind of a flirtatious conversation. No, actually no, the conversation actually had zero flirtatiousness in it, but like any like joke I made, she would like laugh and put her hand on my chest, which was kind of crazy given that I was wearing like a onesie where it was like buttoned down a little bit, and like she was just basically touching my bare chest or like my arm or something. I'm like, yeah, this is D1 flirting. This is I know this. I may be autistic, but I know this is flirting. And you know, she talked about how like she's fresh out of a breakup, and like we basically both implied that we're like looking for casual things, I guess. And I don't know, I never like fully initiated the conversation to really move it there, but I also just didn't want to. I mean, I'm just tired of being the one doing the pursuing, and even if it's successful most of the time, it's still just like, you know, I do wish that somebody else would do it for me, at least sometimes, you know? Because even if there's no desperation on my end, it sure can start to feel that way. And it does feel like a slippery slope. And especially like if it doesn't work out for whatever reason. I mean, there was this one person who we were talking, and then we were like, yeah, let's hang out. Let's hang out and bang out, I guess. And then I was just doing random stuff. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was actually enjoying my night. And then it came about time that she was gonna come over, and then she had ghosted me. She literally said like, yeah, this time works, like an hour before, and then we just hadn't really been talking. And then like 30 minutes later, I was like, are you all good? Did you crash a car? Let me know, just hope you're all right. Let me know if you need a rain check or something. Because it wasn't that deep. If she has something going on, and whatever, it's not that deep. I'll just be like, yeah, we can reschedule or just call it all off or whatever. But no, she had just completely ghosted me, and it didn't really upset me very much, to be honest. Because I don't know, we hadn't been talking very much, and so I guess a lot of what we talked about was sexual, and I was already just a little bit anxious, like I wouldn't really know how to interact with her outside of that. And so I was kind of not exactly dreading it, but I wasn't exactly looking forward to it either. And but yeah, it actually didn't bother me very much, which if I was a more desperate guy, then it might have. And by more desperate guy, I mean like a more desperate version of myself, or maybe just like just if I was more desperate, it would have like really ruined my night and potentially the next couple days. But I didn't care all that much. So all that is to say, it's just like if I hinge too much on these things, that's where the issues start to arise in terms. Okay, wait, hold on. It feels so much darker. There's no like brightness. I will say, I actually have something to mention now. My monitor broke. So I have 3 monitors, and I was using 2 of them. One of them was like a 1440p LG GL850 or something. It was like a $500 monitor when I got it. It's really nice. IPS panel, 144 hertz, 1440p, all that. It's a great monitor. And it just randomly broke. Like I turned on my computer and the resolution was just like stretched vertically, which was super weird because I couldn't think of anything that could have caused it. And it was just stretched like, oh wait, I gotta poop.